Ladies, 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 ladies. We are here tonight on the show. We are here tonight. And tonight, I want to talk about the situation of James Harden and the whole Rockets team. This situation. I want to talk about what the hell they are doing in game one. They're going to have game two here in the next 2 hours. But I do want to come on here very fast before I will be live streaming most likely both of the games, the Celtics Milwaukee and then the Warriors Houston. I will be doing that here later on in a few minutes. But I just want to talk about this tonight before game two. So a lot of controversy, in game one about Houston not getting foul calls, especially when they shoot the three, they're not getting foul calls. So they're complaining that the Warriors players are, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, were not giving the Houston shooters room to land. Well, when I'm watching this replay, I sort of see, especially James Harden, sort of lean forward. He's leaning forward. So how the hell is he supposed to have any room to land after his shot if you're leaning forward? You gotta land straight up, like you jump and then he's kind of kicking his legs out forward, trying to connect with trying to create contact. And this is funny because this rule just got installed a few years ago after Kawhi Leonard hurt his ankle versus the Warriors with Sasa Pachulia. They didn't give him enough room to land, and he landed on, he landed awkwardly, and he sprained his ankle, and he was out for the season. So this rule is very new. It's only been installed for a few years, not even 5. Supposedly Houston, Daryl Morey, their general manager, made a study that supposedly last year in the West Finals in Game 7, he said his team should have gone to the free throw line, I don't know how many times, but he said if we would have made every free throw of those fouls that did not get called, if we would have made every free throw, we would have gotten somewhere from 17, 18 points added to our score, and we would have won that game. But supposedly that's what they saw there, that same thing, that they saw that the Warriors players were not giving them enough room to land after they shot the three. And it seemed like the strategy was going into game one for Houston was, let's try to create contact, let's try to lean forward with our feet, kick them in, and try to get foul calls. And it almost seemed like they were not even focused on shooting, on making the threes. They were more focused on trying to lean forward, creating contact, and getting to the line for possibly a 3 or a 4-point play. I think they just got to play basketball here in game two. They didn't seem that focused on trying to make the shot. They were more focused on trying to freaking draw the foul, get a 3 or a 4-point play if you made the 3. But you cannot be doing this shit. You cannot be doing this shit. This, like I said, I just don't feel it like last year. I thought last year Houston legit had a chance to beat the Warriors. This year, I don't feel it. I still think they missed Trevor Ariza. I thought last year PJ Tucker and Trevor Ariza were keeping each other fresh, switching off Kevin Durant. This year, it's mostly PJ Tucker having to guard Kevin Durant. Clint Capella, I don't know what the hell's wrong with him, but he was absolutely trash in the first game. He couldn't even catch the basketball. He couldn't even lay it in. He couldn't even lay it in from like 2 feet out. I don't know what the hell's wrong with Clint Capella, but he looked terrible in game one. And if he struggles, both defensively and offensively, you can really much forget about it. PJ Tucker, same thing. Like, I don't know if he was wasting so much energy trying to defend Kevin Durant. He was awful. I think he ended up missing every shot he took. PJ Tucker, and they also, they got to do a better job of probably spreading the basketball around, like, getting guys like Eric Gordon, PJ Tucker, Rivers when he comes back, they got to do a better job of getting those guys involved, and also if Clint Capella is healthy, I hope he is, they got to play James Harden and have got to do the pick and roll. I thought in game one, they did try at times to get Clint Capella involved, but Clint Capella was just struggling. He was struggling catching the basketball. He was struggling laying it in from 2-3 feet out. I don't know. I sort of blame that one more on Clint Capella. He just didn't have a good game, whether he didn't have a good game simply or whether he's hurt. I'm not sure. But yeah, man, Houston has got to focus on playing basketball and literally making the three-pointers and just shots, scoring, and not worry too much about trying to create contact on purpose to get fouls. Because that is not how you play this game. 5 years ago, this wasn't even a rule. This was not even a rule 5 years ago. So I think Houston really has to, they gotta just forget about forget about everything and just come out here tonight and just play basketball. Literally play defense to the best of your ability and run your offense the right way and focus on getting shots off and making those shots and not focusing about 50-75% on just trying to create contact. Don't do that. Houston has, because if not, I mean, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson are 100%, and the way Kevin Durant's playing, I still think Warriors could win the series in 5 or 6 games. Houston has got to get their head out of their ass. I really hope they get their head out of their ass tonight and tie this shit 1-1. I really hope so, because if not, this is gonna be over fast. Houston, stop trying to create contact, stop trying to get fouls. This is not how you play basketball. Focus on making your shots. Play defense to your best of your ability. Take advantage of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson having ankle injuries. And stop it. Stop complaining about fouls. Stop trying to create fouls. Stop it. Just focus on playing basketball and defending. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I am out like a light. Let me know in the comment section what you think about what I just said, my topic. Like and subscribe. Get this show. Let's get the ratings higher on this show. Get the subscribers up. And until next time, I am out like a light. What the hell is... Alright guys, have a good night. I will see you here in the next few minutes, most likely for the Boston-Milwaukee game, and then of course, later on tonight for the Warriors-Houston game. Until next time, I am out like a light.